Hello, die-hard Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Today we have news that could change the course of the team, and we want to make sure you don't miss a single detail. The Pittsburgh Steelers have made a tough decision and opted to release wide receiver Tarik Black, who recently suffered a hamstring injury during a practice session. This injury occurred last Sunday, and since then, Black has been unable to participate in team activities, raising concerns about his availability for upcoming games. Tarik Black had shown promising flashes on the field since he was signed midway through the Steelers' training camp. His performances had caught the attention of the coaches and team staff, who saw him as a potentially valuable addition to the receiving corps. However, the injury sustained during practice halted his progress, forcing the Steelers to make the difficult decision to release him with an injury designation. For those unfamiliar with Tarik Black, this 26-year-old receiver has had a challenging path in his professional career. Despite going undrafted in the NFL, Black began his career with the Indianapolis Colts in 2021, where he tried to carve out a place in the competitive league. After his time with the Colts, Black spent 2 seasons with the New York Jets, where he had the opportunity to play in 1 game during the 2021 season. Although his time on the field was limited, Black continued working to stay relevant in the league. Recently, Tarik Black was part of the Baltimore Ravens practice squad, with whom he stayed until January of this year when he was released. It was then that the Steelers saw an opportunity and decided to give him a chance during their training camp, hoping he could prove his worth and earn a spot on the final roster. Black's college career was also marked by ups and downs. During his time at the University of Michigan, he had his best season in 2019 when he caught 25 passes for a total of 323 yards and 1 touchdown. However, his potential didn't translate into increased workload after transferring to the University of Texas for his final year. At Texas, he only caught 10 passes for 240 yards in 8 games, making his transition to the NFL even more challenging. With the release of Tarik Black, the Steelers are evaluating their options at the wide receiver position. The team is expected to sign wide receiver and kick returner T.J. Luther, a move that aims not only to fill the gap left by Black but also to add versatility to the special teams. Currently, the Steelers have 11 receivers on their 90-player offseason roster, leaving an additional vacancy that could be strategically utilized in the coming weeks. Tarik Black's immediate future is now uncertain. If he is not claimed by another team during the waiver process, his contract will revert, and he will return to the Steelers' injured reserve list. However, since hamstring injuries typically aren't long-term, there's a possibility that Black could reach a settlement with the Steelers, allowing him to return to the NFL with another team once he is fully recovered. The team has taken a new step to strengthen its defense by signing the talented and explosive former New York Giants cornerback, ZEAN Gilbert. The news was made official on Wednesday, right after the Steelers decided to release cornerback Kalen Barnes due to an injury that will keep him out of team activities. ZEAN Gilbert, a 25-year-old defensive back, stands out with his imposing physique of 6 feet, 1.83 meters, and 192 pounds, 87 kilograms. Hailing from Florida Atlantic, Gilbert began his NFL career as an undrafted free agent in 2022 when he joined the New York Giants. During his time with the Giants, Gilbert played in 3 games and showcased his defensive skills by recording 14 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack, and 1 quarterback hit. Although his statistics may not seem overwhelming, his on-field performance highlighted his potential. Despite being re-signed by the Giants for the 2023 season, Gilbert did not manage to stay on the team and was released at the end of training camp. However, he quickly found a new opportunity, joining the Green Bay Packers practice squad on October 25, 2023. Throughout the rest of the season, Gilbert remained on the practice squad but was not elevated to play in any games. The Packers, who also re-signed him for the 2024 season, ultimately decided to release him on July 30th, making him available for the Steelers to capitalize on his talent. Gilbert has a notable history from his college days at Florida Atlantic. He initially began his college career as a safety but transitioned to cornerback in his senior year in 2020. During his college career, Gilbert received All-Conference USA honorable mentions 3 times, once as a safety and twice as a cornerback in his senior season. His most productive college season was in 2021, when he accumulated 51 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 2 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, 12 pass breakups, and even blocked a kick. In his pre-draft workouts, Gilbert demonstrated impressive explosiveness, achieving a vertical jump of 40 inches and a broad jump of 11 feet 6 inches. Additionally, his speed was highlighted with a 4.49 second time in the 40-yard dash. His overall relative athletic score was 8.69 out of 10, underscoring his impressive athletic profile. With Gilbert's arrival, the Pittsburgh Steelers are bolstering their defensive lineup, and his versatility could be a great asset. Gilbert has the ability to play both as an outside cornerback and in the slot, and he could join other team players such as Anthony Averett, Darius Rush, and Corey Trice on the perimeter. Additionally, the coach might consider using Gilbert in combination with Beanie Bishop and Grayland Arnold in the slot, providing the team with more defensive options and depth at the cornerback position. Along with Gilbert's signing, the Steelers have also officially added T.J. Luther, a receiver and returner, to complete the 90-player roster for the preseason. This move not only fills the vacancy left by Barnes' release, but also adds an additional layer of talent and competition at the cornerback position. The signing of ZEAN Gilbert is a clear indication that the Steelers are committed to strengthening their defense for the upcoming season. With his defensive skill set and outstanding athletic testing, Gilbert could become a key piece for the team. Could Ceedee Lamb be the next big addition for Pittsburgh? Recently, there has been a lot of buzz about the potential arrival of Brandon Ayuk from the San Francisco 49ers. Although Ayuk seemed like a solid option, the situation is increasingly uncertain. Reports indicate that the Steelers and the 49ers have a preliminary agreement, but San Francisco is waiting for Ayuk's final decision before finalizing the trade. The reality is that this deal doesn't seem 100% guaranteed, opening the door to new possibilities. So, what if Ayuk stays in San Francisco? The Steelers need a star receiver and are willing to make sacrifices in terms of both contract and potential trades. This is where Ceedee Lamb of the Dallas Cowboys comes into play. Lamb, who has been a key piece in Dallas's offense, has not reported to training camp and is seeking a contract extension. Rumors suggest that the relationship between Lamb and the Cowboys is not in the best shape. Jerry Jones, the Cowboys owner, made recent comments that did not show much urgency in closing a deal with Lamb. This has sparked speculation about his future in Dallas. Could it be that the Cowboys are not as committed to keeping Lamb on their roster? Ceedee Lamb is a talented 25-year-old receiver who has proven himself in the NFL with 3 seasons of over 1,000 yards, including a standout year with 1,749 yards and 12 touchdowns last season. In his 4 seasons with Dallas, he has scored 32 touchdowns. While his rookie season was the least productive, with 935 yards and 5 touchdowns, he has shown consistent growth since then. If the deal with Ayuk does not materialize, Steelers GM Omar Khan should seriously consider reaching out to Dallas to explore the possibility of bringing Lamb to Pittsburgh. Lamb could be exactly what the Steelers are looking for to bolster their offense. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the possibility of Ceedee Lamb joining the Steelers? Would you prefer Lamb or Ayuk? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates, and like the video if you enjoyed this news. See you in the next video.